What's up, guys? It's Dylan here from SoulCamp.com. So, back towards the end of January, I actually showed you all my collection in a video, and I figured for the end of 2011, I figured I'd show you all what I've picked up since then. So let's get right into it. First up, and there's going to be some stuff in here that I showed you already, and some other things that I haven't showed you all yet, so pay attention. To start all off, we have the Glass Blue Kobe 6. I think the Kobe 6 is one of my favorite models that Nike Basketball has ever put out. It's just a really comfortable shoe, and I like the look of it. And I mean, when I first got the Glass Blue Kobe 6, I wasn't even sure what I was going to do with it. Whether I was going to keep it and wear it like once a month, wear it every day. I actually ended up using this shoe a lot for sports, basketball, floor hockey even. And it's just like a nice whatever shoe. I like the combination of orange, the greenish glass blue, and the yellow with the gray. It's good. Next up, let's get into some of my Gel-Lyte 3 pickups. First off, got the Nice Kicks Gel-Lyte 3s. Shouts to Nice Kicks, run by Matt Hatfield, of course. But anyway, this shoe is insane. I love the red suede on it, the red mesh, the suede on the toe box. It hits a 3M behind the ASICS logo. It's all just sick. And you always gotta shout out Nice Kicks. Anyways, let's move on to another Gel-Lyte 3. Actually, the second Nice Kicks Gel-Lyte 3. You know, when I first saw these and when they released, I didn't really think much of them. It's just a simple gray shoe. But actually, after I got this shoe and wore it a lot, there have been periods where I've worn these like once a week. I really started to appreciate how nice they are. It's just like something simple, something nice, the quality is nice, just something you could wear with anything. And something that looks cool you could wear with anything. This is it. On to the final Gel-Lyte 3 pickup for the year, the Mint Leaf Gel-Lyte 3. I actually got these after seeing them and after thinking that they look so cool on people's feet at the release at David Z. I mean, this shoe is just stunning. The mint green, the mesh on the toe box, and the split tongue, the mint suede all throughout. Hits a 3M like on the back. It's just a sick colorway. Shouts to Ronnie on these. Ronnie, you did a great job. Anyways, let's get to some of the older shoes that I picked up this year. 2 shoes, actually. 2 more. First up, the For the Love of the Game 7s. I've always liked the Olympic 7 colorway. One of my favorite Jordan, one of the most iconic in my opinion. And I mean, I don't like this shoe as much now as I did when I picked it up. But still, a great shoe. Happy I was able to find it a few months after they came out. Actually, when these came out, I got them, but I got them in a half a size too small, so I had to sell them. And I've been looking for a pair for a bit, but back in April I was able to get them. I mean, I actually even like the heart logo over here, the For the Love of the Game logo, more than I like this shoe more than the regular Olympic. I mean, besides for the bad leather quality. Because of the gold symbol. Lace tips are gold. I think it's silver on other editions. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I love the games. Then on to my other old pickup, the MF Doom SB Dunk High. You know, the MF Doom has always been my favorite SB colorway. I've just never really gotten to pick it up because while there have been a lot of very near dead stock pairs around the market for like 180, 200, 220. I've just never wanted a VNDS pair. I've always wanted to get a DS pair, but I've never really had the money for it because I've gotten so much other stuff. But I think towards the end of spring this year, I had a period where I just didn't pick up any nice sneakers, so figured I'd go all out. I love the red lace on these, the 3M on the piping, the mask logo on the tongue. This shoe is just sick. And finally, we get a shoe that I really love, that you all may not love, but anyways, the JS Bear. I just love everything about this shoe. I love the bear head, I love the arms, the fur all around, Hell, it even brings me back to my childhood days where I used to pay attention to things like Corduroy the teddy bear. It's a really nice shoe. Shouts to Jeremy Scott on this. Definitely one of the craziest shoes I owned, if not the craziest. And I'm looking forward to picking up more stuff from him. So, check out him in 2012. And now, let's get to some of the shoes that I haven't shown you all. The first three are from that I picked up at SneakerCon, and the last one, well, you'll see. First up, we got the Blue Nix Spizike. I actually picked up a pair of Blue Nix Spizikes at the NBA store on the day after Black Friday because it was the last pair. That day in particular, I was really looking for these because I saw them on the day they came out. Jake tried them all. We went to the mall. And I thought they were okay at first, but when he put them on his feet, they looked sick. And because I was saving my money for other things, I didn't have enough money for them at the time. But when I found these at the NBA store, and for $140 too, because it was their last pair, I had to get it. Also because I was half size too big, I had to wait until SneakerCon, where I did a nice size exchange. I just love the combination of blue and orange, of course, for the New York Knicks. Actually, I unDS'd these yesterday at the Knicks-Celtics game. Jake and I went to it, and the Knicks won, as you all might know, and it was a pretty special experience for us, especially in these Knicks Spizikes. Now, here we got the Statue of Liberty SB Dunk Highs. I actually traded my Copper Foams for these. At one point, I called the Copper Foams my favorite shoe of 2010, but eventually I got pretty sick of the Copper Foamposite. I thought it was too one-dimensional. And I figured I'd trade for something that I was kind of looking for, like these Statue of Liberties. Well, I like the green upper on these, the mint laces, the mint tongue, the New York City influence, of course, with the Statue of Liberty over there, and on the insole. And yeah, just a pretty sick shoe. I would have liked if these were a little better quality-wise, like the leather's kind of stiff, but it's still really nice. Now, we got my last pickup and my favorite pickup from SneakerCon, the Kennedy 999. I actually first started paying attention to this shoe, and I was kind of looking for them after I saw someone wearing them at the Mint Leaf Gel Light 3 release. Shouts to you, Haval. But yeah, I just love everything on this shoe. I love the white mesh toe box. I love all the sailing influences, like the ripstop nylon over here. The lining that's kind of like a sail flag. The sand-colored suede over here and on the back. And this suede is just so lush. Come on. And I've never really paid attention to New Balance, but these shoes definitely put New Balance on the map for me. And now, let's get into a shoe that some of you maybe were able to get, some of you had to camp out to get, some of you might have gotten into chaos for these, and it's the Concord 11. I've been looking forward to these releasing for like 2 years already, and I've only been into sneakers for like 2.5 years. When I first started learning about Jordans, this was one colorway that stood out to me. Even though the combination of white and black is simple, I just love it. And also the icy blue outsole with the purple hits, that's just really cool to me. But yeah, as I said, I thought these were maybe going to come out last year, but the Cool Grays did. That's why I said I was looking forward to them for 2 years. But yeah, I'm just really happy that I was able to get these. Shouts to Sneakerology Wheatley Plaza. Actually, the morning these were coming out, Jake and I arrived at Exit 36 in the Americana Manhasset at 4:30, and there were already too many people there for pairs. They actually ended up having 50 people at the release for only 15 pairs. But anyways, when Jake and I got there, I actually realized that I called Sneakerology Wheatley Plaza like a week ago, and they said they were getting them. So immediately we went over there. There were a few people there already, but there were like 5 people, but they had 8 pairs luckily. So I got in a line and was able to get these. Anyways, that's the end of the collection update video. Be sure to stay tuned to Soul Camp throughout the rest of the week for our countdown with the Young Guns for the top sneakers of 2011. You know, today we revealed the Kennedys at 10 and the Liberties at 9. And maybe there'll be some more shoes here that'll make that list. So stay tuned to that. And as always, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube videos. Check out SoleCamp.com, a blog for our for mine and Jake's take of what's going on in the sneaker game. Check us out on Twitter, Sole_Camp. Facebook, search SoleCamp. SneakerTube.tv, Sole_Camp. And that's about it. Take care, everyone.